I finalized the videos on the innocently prosecuted series. So the reason why I've been making these videos because one, because of what Zora Neale Hurston said, because when you're taking on a monster and they have a head start. So I was locked up, so you're going to have people that will already be having a narrative coming out before I can even defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm obviously in prison. So that's first. That's a head start. And you see that a lot. You see that a lot with innocent people. They'll have like a smear campaign on people and stuff like that. And then most people, they back down. They like, all right, this is not worth it and stuff like that. But like I said about being perseverance and things like that, and being persecuted on this level, when you don't have nothing to lose, there's nothing they could do to you. You know what I'm saying? So you become an even more formidable opponent. I was a formidable opponent, but now I'm like Genghis Khan, and you mean like I'm like real life Napoleon. You know what I'm saying? Alexander the Great, Hannibal. So that's one. Two, I'm not just Hannibal and Alexander the Great and all that type of stuff, yo. I'm truly, truly anointed. I'm truly a chosen one, yo. Like, this is not something that I'm just saying. Nobody wants this. Nobody's just saying like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be just like the prophets. I want all their afflictions and all that. Like, you see the type of stuff that they went through. They weren't regular people. The greater that you are, the more affliction that this earth is going to give you. The greater of a person you are, the more affliction that this earth will give you. There's so many philosophers that can tell you that, and all the religions prove it. Like, it's almost like this world is a purification for people who have a mindset or a game plan to come in this joint and to be like, yo, I'm going straight with God. That's it. It's just going to be me and God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a person that has that type of game plan. When he come into this earth, the earth is the hellfire for them. Because you know what happens with gold? Anybody knows what happens with gold? Anybody knows what happens how you isolate precious metals? You do know how you isolate metals, how you get to the most precious metals, how you get to how you get more of an isolation of the metal, like how do you get more of a concentration of it, how you use a solvent and solute to do this, how you constantly interchange this type of stuff so you can get to, boom, your final product. This causes what you would call like either it burns or sizzles off and stuff like that. The solvent and the solute, you water it down. So when you use fire, also when you use fire on metal, that's just taking the temperature. So because some metals burn at different temperatures, so you take a temperature at a certain degree, and okay, metal burns at this degree, but gold burns at this degree. So I might burn it to this degree so I can get the metal off of it, and then and then I know I got gold. I know I got pure gold. You get what I'm saying? Or stuff like that. So it might not be gold. It could be any other metal. I'm just using that as an example of what this world will do to you. It really will set you on fire. Like Jesus said, he said, like Baptist John said, listen, the person that comes after me, I won't even be able to tie his buckle. You know what I'm saying? And he said that Jesus is, I'm going to baptize you with water. Jesus is going to come and baptize you with fire, with the Holy Ghost. You got to understand this type of stuff, yo. This is real stuff. This ain't no rap. Like, this is not no rap, yo. I'm not one of them people who like them down south preachers and stuff. I'm not skipping around in some wooden church and all that, asking people for money type of shit and all that type of shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not none of that. I will fuck you up and everything. I will still fuck you up. I'm not even that. I'm not even turn the other cheek. So, I'm not that. That's not that. I'm not that. What I'm saying is that God really chose me, yo. Like, this is not no rap. This is a real thing. It's a real thing. This ain't no rap. Nobody wants this. You think Jesus just come into this joint like, yes, you know what? I want to be used my whole life. I want to never have a family. I want to never have a child. My family going to be my flock that follows with me all the time. They're going to be constantly needing me to feed them. They're going to always be scary as shit, always hiding and shit. I'm going to have to save them 50 times a day because they scary as shit. You think Jesus wanted that? You think people just automatically just choose this type of shit? Oh, and by the way, when it's done, I'm going to be crucified, stabbed in my side, betrayed by everybody I love and shit, and then humiliated while dying. This is the type of shit you people be doing. That's the type of life you people want. You want to be that type of person that does that to somebody. That's the type. I couldn't even fathom that. I couldn't even fathom that. Think about that. I couldn't even do that to my worst enemy for real. I can't even think about being that disgusting of a person. Like when you think in your head like, yo, I'd rather kill myself than go through that. I could not think in my head, yo. I couldn't even look at God the same. Listen, man, when I tell you, yo, I had an out-of-body experience, yo. And I literally talked to God, yo. And when I tell you that his presence alone, and anybody that's had an out-of-body experience, near-death experience, whatever you want to call it, yo, will tell you the same thing, yo. His presence alone had me burnt out. His presence alone had me crying, like my soul was shaking. It was like a little baby. I felt like I was so small, like I couldn't even. How dare was I to even be in his presence? How dare me? How dare me? You wouldn't even, half you people on this earth don't know what that type of reverence really is, yo. Half you people on this earth don't even know what it's like to even fear something like that. I felt so shameful. I felt ashamed to be in his presence because his radiance was so beautiful, it blew me away. I don't think you can understand that. Like this world is for y'all. Like when I look at this stuff, when I look at the idol worshiping that goes on, and I look at this stuff that people do, I know this world be for y'all. I know it. I'm like, yo, I know that the prophets were here to bring the heavens down to earth. That's what the whole thing was. You're supposed to bring the heaven down to earth. Jesus said, there's no way you could get to the Father but through me. So you have to go through him to get to the Father. You got to bring heaven down to earth. You know, you got these messengers that come on. You got Jesus, alayhi salam. I'll even give it in chronological order or something like that. So, ancient, whatever you call that, John. So, ancient this or whatever. You had like Noah. Then you had like Moses, and then you have like Joseph, and then you had Jesus, and then you had the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You have these people coming down to earth, these messengers, not just prophets, messengers. Understand the difference between a prophet and a messenger. Every prophet was a messenger, but not every messenger was every messenger was a prophet, but not every prophet was a messenger. Job was not a messenger. Job was a prophet, but he was not a messenger, yo. Jesus, alayhi salam, was a messenger. He came for all humankind. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, He came for every single human person. He came for all humankind. He came for everybody, yo. He came because people were idol worshiping like they doing right now. This is Sodom and Gomorrah, guaranteed, yo. Guaranteed. There is not something that was happening back then that ain't happening right this second, right now, at a crazy rate, because it's the most people on this earth than it was. So it's at a rate that's unbelievable. You don't have, it's like anytime you see something good, you evil ass people, all you do is try to do something bad. That's all you do. You see something good, you like, yeah, I'm gonna do something bad. Yeah. All on the dick. Dickian. At an unbelievable rate. This is sad. This is sad. I ain't never seen. This is sad. Oh man. This is sad. Yo, this is sad. This is sad, yo. You know, when David did that nut stuff, because David was wrong. He got his general killed because he wanted the wife. This is how lustful David was. I ain't never want to kill over pussy. I never liked the girl that much. I don't know what kind of pussy she had. I don't even like that type of stuff. When once in my life I had pussy that good, and then I you know what, I'm not even gonna put that on here. I'm gonna erase that anyway. But I don't even indulge in that type of stuff, because I know that is something is not right with that. And he killed for it. He really killed for it, and he killed somebody he was cool with. It was his general. He killed for it. And what was crazy about that was he was scared. Everybody was plotting against David in his mind, for real, because I think they was, but but he did something crazy. So they was plotting against David. So David was scared. He was like, you know all the Psalms. Everybody knows the Psalms. And in the shadow of death, I shall feel no evil, because you were, all that type of stuff. David, that's David. And David was scared, right? And it's crazy because he was scared. Yo, Jesus was running out this door. Yo, real shit. I'm laughing at the immigrants, right, at this country, because I'm like looking at this joint. I'm like, yo, they think this country is so banging, right? They gonna be running out this joint soon, yo. And you starting to see people leave New York right now. You starting to see immigrants like, fuck that. They ain't gonna have to try to arrest me and ship me off. I'm leaving now. The money's going anyway. They ain't giving us money no more. They cut us off. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Jesus was like. Jesus seen you people and was like, oh no, it's time to go. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I'm getting up out of here, yo. Come on, hurry up, Centurion. Hurry up, Romans. Come on, we out. This cross? Yeah, let me get this joint. We out. I'll carry it myself. I'm trying to hurry up and get to the fucking Mount Calvary. I'm trying to get to Mount Calvary. Jesus was trying to bounce up out this joint fast as shit. That's how disgusting you people be. This is sad, yo. This how disgusting you people be, yo. Real rap. I be laughing. I laugh at it now. I laugh at it. I think you people funny. I don't look at this earth and think it's serious anymore. I truly be laughing. You won't see me smiling. It won't not see me smiling. I be laughing and shit all the time. I think this shit is funny. Sometimes I might have a serious faces because I could be thinking about something in my mind. But most of the time I'm cracking up because it's hilarious. This shit is hilarious. When you are promoting debauchery, when you promote it on this level, it's one thing is one thing to fall short. This is what I meant, right? When I talked about that's why I don't have no ill will towards the people. I know that they did what they needed to do for me to become the person I needed to become. I understand that about life. I'm really that. I'm really him. When I tell you I'm him, I know I'm a chosen one. I'm really him. I really look at life like this. I know what's up. So I don't have no ill will towards them. But if it was a shortcoming, right? If it's a shortcoming, if you're doing a shortcoming with something, right? And you make a mistake, right? When you make a mistake, this is a mistake. This is not something you like continuously do all the time. And it's not a plot. It's not a strategy. You know what I mean? It's not a plot. You see what I'm saying? I was with a woman that was strategizing and plotting. I had a friend that was strategizing and plotting. You can't strategize and plot a mistake. And even like I said, when it was time to do the right thing, they doubled down. They said, "Fuck you." You know what I mean? Just like when it was time for anybody else to try to get Jesus off of that cross, yo. Nobody came. Nobody came, yo. This is the level of disgusting that you see here. This one. This is the level of disgusting that you see here, yo. Because nobody came. So, and you mean to tell me that after 5,000 years of killing our prophets and messengers, 5,000 years of going to war with each other, 5,000 years of having borders and still not respecting sovereign territories, 5,000 years of starving people out, oppressing people, enslaving people, all this type of debauchery, having sex, raping women, all this type of stupid shit. 5,000 years of all the fucking dumb shit that we read in these history books. You mean to tell me you goofy motherfuckers cannot get this shit straight yet? You mean to tell me every time you goofy motherfuckers get a chance in power, you get a chance to do something right, you do nothing right? Is that what you're saying? Is that the earth we on? Is that the people we have inhabiting this motherfucker? Is this what you're saying? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we like Jesus then. It's like Jesus, we gotta get the fuck up out of here then. I mean, what the fuck? I'm an engineer. I haven't built me a rocket. Fuck all that. Me and motherfucking Elon gonna be on Mars and shit. We gotta figure out how to change the digestive systems in our bodies and shit like that so we can survive on a planet with 1/4 the mass, 1/4 the gravity. I know you people wouldn't understand that because y'all real dumb. This shit is crazy. This is crazy shit. You know. It wouldn't take me 5,000 years, yo. You know how long it took me? You know how long it took me, yo? It did not take me 5,000 years to look at this shit and know that this is crazy. It's sad to see it. It's sad to see it. You ever see like the ostrich when he buries his head in the sand? in Islam, they say that that's the most weakest form of faith. You supposed to, if you see something like oppression or something like that, or something that Allah don't like, you're supposed to stop it with your hands. Then you're supposed to stop it with your mouth, like what I'm doing right now. Then at least you're supposed to hate it in your heart. That's the weakest form. This is the planet that we on, y'all. This is the planet we on. And then it was bad about the people that we put in power, which really burns me out, right? We do all this voting, right? We get these people that represent us, right? We expect something from them. We expect at least them to have some type of dignitary power or negotiation power or something like that. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm so much of a gangster, right? That I know if I see something I don't like, I know I could go up and talk to somebody. Like, I know worst case scenario, I'm like, oh no, I need to talk. Who your boss over there? I need to talk to y'all. I need to talk to him. Fuck it. How about this? Instead of let's having this whole war, how about me and your boss go to war? Just me and him. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm that much gangster. Do you see them doing that? No. They'll send everybody to war but themselves. This is crazy shit. This is dishonorable shit. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe. I really feel like I'm in an alternate universe, yo. It's no way that this world got this stupid. It's no way, yo. Like, I'm older. I look young. I'm one of them people that know what it was like to just get the internet. I know what it was like to just start getting PC computers. I know what it was like to just have access to this type of stuff. So when I see stuff like social media, you know, when that first kicked off, the first thing you thinking is like, wow, I could get a whole lot of pussy with this. Like, I mean, like, real rap, this is what you think. But that burnt out so fast. The wick can only burn out so fast. You know, Plato been proved this. It's called hedonism. A school of hedonism. See, philosophers have been proving this stuff to be debauchery. Even Solomon said it's vanity. If you look at Aeschylus and the Song of Solomon, he talks about this shit. It's saying it's vanity. Plato created a school. It may not be Plato, but in Neoplatonism and that school of thought, they create schools of thought like cynics, skeptics, stuff like that, and it's called hedonistics. Hedonism is a school of hedonism, and that means that everything in life should be pleasurable. So you should live by doing everything pleasurable. Y'all wouldn't even know that type of shit because you people don't read. You wouldn't even know that type of shit. You wouldn't even know that type of shit, yo. And the crazy thing is, when you look at society right now, that's all they promoting. And they've been proved that you can't live like this. They've been proved that the wick will burn out too fast. Eventually, you're going to be like, all right, I need more. And you never will satisfy that big monster of greed and passion and desire. It's never going to satisfy. You will eat yourself to death. If you're a man like me, you will definitely sex yourself to death. So I mean, this is real rap. This is real rap. They've been knew this. But no. This is insanity shit. I'm watching people still do it 5,000 years later. Not 5, maybe 3. I think it's 2,500 years later, something like that. What the hell is going on? it shouldn't take you 25 years to do the same thing to realize that it doesn't work. So how long are we going to do this, y'all? How long is Americans going to do this? How long are we going to continuously do a bunch of shit that's not working? How long? How long are we going to do it? I don't even give a fuck what people think I'm talking about. We need to rip up all that shit. I'm talking about rip it all up. I'm talking about really, I'm dead serious. Rip it all up. I'm talking about literally do something totally out of control. Exactly why black people were voting for Trump. I understand why black people voted for Trump. I understand that. I'm not no fool. You tired of shit. You want to see shit explode before you see shit get together. I understand that. I'm not no dummy. I know what that means. You tired of it. It's like a riot. It's like when you get to a point where you riot and riot. They say riot is the voice. A riot is the voice of the person that is unheard of. That's unheard. That's been silenced. That's what rioters do. Is the voice of the silenced people. You mean? So when you riot, and that's what you do. That's what happened when people were voting for Trump. They were bucking. That's when black people were voting for Trump. You know if Kamala ain't gonna give you nothing, you know he not gonna give you nothing. But you voting for Trump because you tired of them people lying to you in your face. But both of them is evil. I done made a whole joint right here saying both of them is evil. It's the same shit. If every year we fighting each other and then we both still losing shit. Women can't have abortions. Not saying I agree with it, but still they losing shit. Every time you look up, you're losing something. You can't have this. You can't have that. You can't say this. You can't do that. Every time you look up, what type of shit is that? If God grants you the right to do it, why the hell? If God himself grants you the right to do it, why would a human being tell you you can't do it? What the hell is going on here? This is when you know. The slippery slope is real slippery, yo. And by the time we look up, it's going to be too late. That's what I'm here to tell y'all, yo. I'm here to let you know that y'all gonna look up and y'all gonna say it's too late. I'm too gangster for it to be too late. I would have been crashed. See, I'm one of them people, when I see stuff happening in my face, I run right to it. I ain't fuck it. Today's my last day. I'm done. I'm that type of person, man. I just so happen to have been surviving those type of experiences. Thank God. Alhamdulillah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to, but cool. But the thing is that when I see this type of stuff, I know that some things you can't overcome. And I look at society as a whole, and y'all are so backwards. And it's really sad. And I want to put my head in the sand like the ostrich. I want to put my head in that joint. Like, I don't want to see this shit. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm tired of seeing women twerking and shit. I'm tired of seeing women getting their bodies done, man. I'm tired of that shit. I know there's a lot of minority men saying the same shit. I'm just tired of it. You know what? You give me a stretch mark flat ass for all I care. You mean that's what I want right now? They're like, I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. It was cool when I was seeing it 10 years ago. When I was seeing it 10 years ago, everybody wasn't doing it. It was cool then. Now you got women literally are plastic makeup dolls. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they look ridiculous. Yo. It looks ridiculous, yo. And nobody's there to say nothing, yo. Nobody's gonna say nothing. Just nobody's saying nothing. Who's waking people up? There used to be something about like 7 years ago, used to be like a woke culture. They're like, I'm woke, I'm this, I'm that, all this dumbass shit, all this labeling and stuff like that. And what happened to that? What happened to being woke? Where them niggas at? Where being woke at? Where that at? I don't know where the fuck y'all went back to sleep or something. I don't understand because where the fuck is that at? Did y'all wake up? I mean, y'all go back to sleep? What happened? I don't know. I thought y'all woke up. Because if y'all woke up, What the fuck happened? This is insane. This is insane. This is insane, y'all. I want y'all to know how insane it is, yo. Yup. This is insane, yo. This is insane. And this is unsustainable. This is unsustainable for society. This is unsustainable because, you know, when you see society crumbling like this, there's going to be a stronger willed society, like a more disciplined society, just waiting with their teeth gnarling. You know they hate America, just gnarling, ready to bite the shit out of us, ready to strike us. I mean, it's just an easy strike. It's an easy strike. When you a person, you don't know if you're a man, you don't know if you're a woman, you don't know if you want to use a woman's bathroom, you don't want to use a man's bathroom, you don't want to, you don't like people that can read, you can't read, you don't like smart people, you don't like good looking people, you hate on people with money, you hate on people that are light skinned, you hate on people that are white, you're white hating on black. When you do shit like this is complete insanity. You don't like Muslims, they're all in the country. This is insanity shit. This is insanity shit. This is the type of shit that exactly what those people talk about. What the Bolsheviks talked about. They've been talked about it. These people be talking about it. They be like, yo, guess what's going to happen? Blah, blah, blah. And they be predicting it straight to the T. Nostradamus predicted this straight to the T in society, yo. The Quran, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said it straight to this day. The sign of the hour. Men competing, building tall buildings, the greater Israel being resurrected. Yo, this is a real thing. The Quran says this. What is Israel doing? Bombing all around Jerusalem to create a greater Israel. Wow. People 1,200 years ago talking about what's going to happen today. How amazing. And you think I can't get on this camera and tell you what's going to happen tomorrow with my thought? I know what's going to happen tomorrow. If they knew what was going to happen 12 years ago to today, I could tell you right now what at least is going to happen next year or this year. Y'all done fucked up. What the boss say? You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? Y'all fucked up, yo. Y'all fucked up. Hey, y'all really fucked up, yo. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Y'all gonna have to tighten up. Y'all gonna have to tighten up. I hope y'all listen to this shit. I hope y'all really listen to this, man, and really take this game, yo. Y'all gonna have to tighten up. I hope you ready. I hope you ready, yo, because this year is really going to test people real survival skills. And I don't mean the battle of the fitness of how to survive. I mean how to have compassion and empathy. I really mean that. Because there's going to be a moment in time where all that fighting shit, all that killing shit, all that shit that you thought made you tough, that shit gonna be real weak. That shit gonna be real weak. And then you gonna really see what you made of. That heart that you think that heart is used only for bravery moments. That heart is used for selflessness moments too, yo. Yup. And the only way you could be truly selfless is when you get rid of them other 7 deadly sins, yo, like greed and shit like that. I'm going.